Hiya, Thirsty Nerds. I have just done the math and I've rounded up our 5 best-selling and 5 worst-selling teas of the past 12 months. There were some real surprises on here, so I'm going to count you down through them and I'm going to give you details on why I think each one does or does not do very well. First, and maybe most importantly, what I'm drinking today. This is Dark Side. It's from our Space Fights collection, and it has this remarkable cave-aged, almost like spicy gingerbread thing going on. And as an edgelord Scorpio, I gotta have my dark tea. This is an African-grown cave-aged dark tea from the Setemwa estate in Malawi, paired with cacao nib, extra spicy Indonesian ginger, granulated honey, clove, and a little bit of natural chocolate fudge flavoring. So as you can imagine, this is decadent, it's dessert-like, and I'm stoked to drink it while I tell you all about our 5 best-selling and 5 worst-selling teas of the past 12 months. Oh, and some for Murray. Oh, wicked. First, let me talk you through our 5 worst-selling teas of the last 12 months. This is always really fun to me and really curious. I think there's a lot of hidden gems in this category, so let me introduce you to it. 5th worst-selling tea of the last 12 months, Harvest Fire. Truly, y'all don't know what you're missing with this one. This is a collab piece that we did with Snowbright Studio, a little independent tabletop gaming studio based in the Midwest. And this tea is our year-round pumpkin spice. Holy crap, it's so good. It's a charcoal roasted oolong that has all the good stuff. It's got pumpkin, it's got orange, it's got warming spices. It has gold edible glitter. It's kind of magical, it lattes dreamily, and it truly is like the pumpkin spice. Our 4th worst selling tea of the last 12 months, Big Red Dog. This one surprised me actually because Big Red Dog had a real moment after we released our advent calendars last year. It was one of the featured teas in the 2023 advent calendar, and we did actually see a big surge in interest in Big Red Dog. Maybe it's because it just came back into proper circulation, so we haven't really seen that surge fully realized yet, but this is a really dreamy, think Earl Gay meets chai in a rooibos base. So no caffeine, all warming spices, all lovely bright citrus, Clifford inspired tea. It's so cute, and I really think this one should be more popular. 3rd on our list of worst selling teas in our collection in the last 12 months, Derpy Hooves. This one has to be chalked up to super niche fandom. This is a background character in My Little Pony Friendship is Magic that inspired this tea. It's extremely niche. I know very few people are going to recognize who that character is and get stoked about them and want to drink this tea based on fandom recognition. I don't care. This character has enough of a fandom following that we had My Little Pony fans demanding, begging us to make this tea. We did. It doesn't sell very well, but honestly, it's really good and really cute. So Derpy Hooves here is a cream Earl Grey in black and white tea. That's it. It's simple, it's charming, it's bright, it's creamy, it has personality, but in a quiet, everyday kind of way. And I really think this one should do better. If not for the fandom association, I think this would be one of our best-selling Earl Greys. 2nd worst selling tea of the past 12 months is also a My Little Pony fandom tea. This is Brave Bookworm, also known as Bookworm Blend. This one, while it is inspired by My Little Pony, really has those librarian vibes. It is a gentle, physically relaxing, mentally stimulating tea based in linden flower. There's some cacao nib in there, a little orange peel. It's really earthy, floral, kind of playfully inspiring, relaxing. And I think Bookworm doesn't get enough recognition just, again, because of its fandom association. So I hope some of y'all that maybe are not really into My Little Pony but love a relaxing evening reading tea will get into this one. Number 1, our worst selling tea of the past 12 months. Pure Peppermint. This is just a good, simple Egyptian peppermint. It is clean, it is flavorful, it's a beautiful mint. People do not generally come to us for pure mint. People come to us because they want the rare and unusual single origin true teas, or they want the fun, funky fandom stuff, the glitter tea, and so on. So when people think of us, they're not thinking just mint, just plain old mint. And that's fine. It is a damn good mint though. We do a little palate cleanse before we move on to our best sellers. And one for Murray, and one for me. Are you ready? These are our 5 best-selling products of the last 12 months. In 5th place, we have Stede's Orange Marmalade. This is an Our Flag Means Death-inspired tea from our Pirate Pride collection, and this one is a stunning unsmoked lapsang souchong with a little bergamot oil, orange peel, and edible gold glitter. It is the orange tea. I am not surprised at all to see this in the top 5. This one has a massive following. Everyone loves this tea. It is smooth, it's rich, it's fruity. This is what all fruit teas aspire to be. 4th on the bestseller list from the last 12 months, Love and Murder. The second we released this collab with Fail Better Studios, y'all lost your minds. I mean that in the best way possible. We could not keep up with demand for a minute there. This is a funky, gothic, romantic, pu'er aged tea with reishi, mushroom, and rose and funky linden flower, and it's so dank. It's so dank and so pretty, and this one makes sense to me for 4th place. This makes a lot of sense to me. All you nerdy goths went hard on this one and continue to do so, frankly. I think this is gonna hold in the top 5 next year as well if I were making predictions. Our 3rd bestseller for the last 12 months, the mystery samplers. Not a surprise here either. The mystery samplers are an absolute favorite. These are great for DIY advent calendars. These are great for gifts. These are great for wanting to just try out a bunch of things. Each of these samplers allows for you to pick a caffeine level. We select a nice wide variety of teas within that caffeine range, so you can really get a taste of a lot of different things. My favorite thing about them is how much you learn when you're drinking them. This is such a good way to expand your palate and try new things. And also, who doesn't love a mystery pack? It's like a booster pack, but for tea instead of magic cards. All right, 2nd bestseller of the last 12 months. It's Earl Gay. Of course, it's Earl Gay. It's Earl Gay. The unicorn sprinkle, gold glittered cream Earl Grey that donates $3 of every ounce sold to the National Queer and Trans Therapists of Color Network. It was always going to be Earl Gay in the top 5. No one's surprised by this. Everyone's delighted by it. It's good stuff. And last, and certainly by no means least, the #1 best-selling product in the last 12 months, the tea advent calendars. Holy crap, we have been working on releasing these for over a decade, working hard to make sure we could do a good job when we finally did. We had a great first run, and y'all bought them all up, every last one that we produced, snapped them right up. And this year, we're coming back bigger and better even with our advent calendars, because this year we'll have a bag tea option finally. So the pre-orders for this year's advent calendars open in a couple of weeks. Make sure you're on our mailing list if you want to be a part of that. They were a fantastic addition to our lineup last year. Everyone had so much fun. I loved seeing y'all post your advent calendar day by day on socials. That was the best part of my December last year, and I cannot wait to do it again this year, even better and with even more options. Leave us a comment down below with your top 5 favorite teas, and be sure to hit that like and subscribe so that you can see when we post more fun tea stuff from our studio here. Cheers, tea heart.